How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm here in my car, but I wanted to do this video just for you guys and just show you what's coming up in my life and give you an update of the next videos I'm going to be doing, which I think is going to be very interesting. So some of you might know that I have a rib injury. I broke 2 of my ribs and it does suck. I have my routines, I have my habits that I'm used to doing every day, but it's hard to do them if you can't move your body, right? Rib injuries, thank God, it's nothing bad, nothing crazy, but they are annoying. You can't move much, you can't do too many things because it always hurts. It's even troublesome to breathe. At the beginning, it was troublesome to even talk. I couldn't even talk that loud because then my diaphragm will move, and then after that, like, it just hurts. It will just be a painful experience, hard to sleep. So it comes with rib injuries. These are like normal things that happen. I already got my talk with the specialist. I got my CAT scans, all these things, and they're healing well. They're healing well as long as I do everything that I can correctly. Then I'll be back to 100%, no problem. So I want to share my journey through this injury and how I healed this injury. So you're gonna be seeing the journey throughout. Every week I'll be posting, every week at least one video, posting what I'm gonna be doing for that week, and then showing you how my recovery is going. I thought, well, might as well, if I already have this injury, then share my experience on how I personally heal from this type of injury. Now, I'm not a doctor or anything, but I do like to study and I do like to look for information as best as possible, and especially get that experience. And well, this is not the best experience to always pursue, right? You don't want to get injured, but it does happen, so might as well share my experience and how I heal from it, right? One of the things that that happens at the beginning is that you might, at least as a fighter, as an athlete, you might get depressed, you might get sad, right? Because everybody, no matter if you know them or you do not, everybody has their habits, their routines throughout the day. And if you have good habits and good routines, then you probably have a positive life, right? A more positive life. If you have bad habits and bad routines, then you might have a harder life and more negative life, right? So we got to pay attention to our routines. And when we have injuries, these routines get broken, these habits get broken, because, well, I'm used to training every day and now I can't even move, and I just have to stay in bed and barely be able to walk and stuff like that, right? And it sucks, right? So then we got to think, and I always say we have 3 things that make our being, ourselves, which is your body, your mind, and your spirit. So then, all right, my body right now is broken, but I can still use my mind, I can still use my spirit, right? And even your spirit can be hurt, right? Because you're a little bit sad, it's okay. But then we can do things like meditate, we can do things like study, right? I started studying right away, or after I started studying, how to get better, different ways to heal, and also different ways to make my body and overall being stronger, right? Things like meditating, all these things. So it doesn't mean because one thing's not working, we gotta stop completely. It does mean that you can learn and then build yourself stronger in other areas that you have a chance now to do, because your life just changed all of a sudden, right? Your life just changed all of a sudden, even if it's just for the moment. But then that's going to give you an opportunity to learn, right? And I'm going to take that opportunity and, of course, share it with you guys. Of course, I've name my channel The Iron Boy Experience, because I never try to tell people as best as possible how to live your life or anything like that, but I try to just share my experience, and hopefully somebody that has this injury finds this video and they can see the journey of how I healed it, and maybe it does help you, maybe it doesn't, but if it does, then I'm very happy. I'll be very happy just to share that experience and help people, especially athletes that are going through that experience and might have fallen into this type of injury. All right, so stay tuned for the next week. So I'm going to be showing you again at least one video a week on what I'm doing to become stronger and how I go about with the injury, and you're going to see that series coming up throughout my YouTube channel. All right, so stay tuned. Thank you again for following me. Thank you again for being a subscriber, and if you're not, make sure you click the button down below, subscribe. Click the notification button as well, so you can stay updated with what I'm doing in the channel, and see you guys very soon.